10 years ago, my mom bought me my first camera. Shortly after, she was diagnosed with Alzheimer's. I'm Steve Sessions, owner of Steve's Creative Sessions, where our mission is to help individuals and families capture memories so they never forget what's most important. I never knew what was important until Mom's memory started failing. She started to show sharp declines. She just wasn't the same as as I remember her. We began noticing the decline early on. And we realized, when I say we, I mean my wife and I realized that we just couldn't leave her where she was, and we decided to move my mom in with us. Things changed. Things changed. Mom wasn't the graceful woman that she was. Mom just, became something completely different. We had to eventually feed her, provide her medication, take her places that she needed to go for doctor's appointments and what have you. We became her caregivers. Didn't realize how important that role was, being a caregiver, and what it meant, especially with an Alzheimer's patient. But it was more than being a patient. This was my mom, and I couldn't detach that feeling that, how does this happen to such a great woman? So I really feel like, Steve's Creative Sessions was birthed out of some sort of insight Mom had, where she knew images would be important. Mom was big on family. Mom was big on family. She loved her children. She loved her sisters, her mother, her father. And she wanted to do things to create memories. She actually would say that quite often. She wanted to create memories. So, one of the things that I did in taking care of Mom, we started putting up pictures of the grandkids, and where she would point them out, and some she would remember, some she didn't, and we would remind her. On different days, she would remember others. It was hard watching Mom go through that. But the pictures were important. We'd often go through photo albums that she had, and she would remember specific points in time, and it would bring a smile to her face, and those smiles were very meaningful. They brought hope. It made me realize that I wanted to help families do the same thing, create memories. Memories that include milestones and birthdays and holidays and graduations, and just put them all together for the people they love. Yeah, I love my mom. Sure, a lot of people love their mother, indeed. But there's a special kind of love that I had never experienced before. And it grew me. It gave me passion for life. There's nothing like it. It was an honor taking care of Mom. It was truly an honor. One of the things I can't forget about Mom is that she was a very spiritual woman. She was a faithful woman. She loved God. She loved attending church regularly. She would often call me from the nursing home and say, "It's church day. What time will you be here?" And she would be ready, waiting. She loved God. And that's how she raised me. And I am so thankful for that. I am so thankful for that. Yeah, Mom was great. I mean, just thinking about her career with the federal government, she got to travel the world. She got to go to the various embassies in different countries. And I would often think, Mom's in Egypt right now, and she's in Vietnam, and I wonder what she'd come home with these beautiful clothes, handmade. Yeah, that was Mom. Absolutely. And though Mom's passed on now, her memory lives on because of this camera. She started it with this camera. So, from my experience, I realized that there were times where I really felt alone. And one of the things that I would convey to those that are currently caring for a loved one with Alzheimer's, you're not alone. You're not alone at all. 46.8 million people are currently living with Alzheimer's around the world. And honestly, this disease must be stopped. It tears people apart. It tears families apart. So Steve's Creative Sessions is committed to donating 20% of all proceeds to the National Alzheimer's Association. And I'd like to challenge you to make a contribution to the National Alzheimer's Association, because together we can do this.